Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to map making with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB. You're very, very welcome, and welcome back to Duvo, the provisional name for my second ever map build. Right, today is a very special edition, in as I am recording as live, just for a change. Just for a change, there's going to be no time lapse here. I've had a quick look round at a couple of things that I want to try and do today in a 15-minute episode. I'm sure we can have a go at it and squeezing it all in. It's kind of minor problem solving in today's episode. So yeah, 15 minutes. Don't expect any massive science lessons going on. One of the problems that I've got, remember this bridge here? This had stone supports at one point, and the stone supports have disappeared. Now when I say they've disappeared, they have proper disappeared. Obviously loading screen mod will tell you if there are any parts missing to your map, and when I loaded this as a main game, it's not a question of they are not enabled or just missing. No, loading screen mod is saying that there's just nothing missing at all. This is how it's supposed to be. I don't understand. So I'm going to have to, at some point, can't do this in 15 minutes, try and fix that, or go and find it on the workshop again, or find something similar on the workshop and fix that. Another thing I want to do with this, though, oh, by the way, these bits of sand here are glitching badly in the game. These are shark's teeth, or even vampire teeth. They are right up about this sort of level here, is little spikes. I can fix that. Not right now, but I can fix that. And what you see here along here, which looks like nice smooth sand increments, they are a lot flatter as well. Anyway, one thing I will want to change are the ramps to this bridge here are, for me, a little bit too steep. I mean, yes, they're fine. They're not too steep in terms of ramps, but when you look at it, why would that bridge be that high anyway? And the only reason why it was even that high was so that we could allow for these brick supports underneath, and because that was the only way they would fit. So if I'm going to get those brick supports in underneath again, I'm going to have to bring the ramp start back to about here, maybe, just to incline it from further back. So that's one thing. Not going to do that today, though. One other thing that we're going to do today, I think we should start with this one. Actually, no, we'll come back and do this one last. Is I want to make this look more like a managed forest, because some of the clusters of trees are already in straightish lines. Now, there is a reason for that. Okay, yes, I copied and pasted, of course. But the batch of trees, there we go, like this. This seems just little lines of, like this here. We've got a little line of trees going across like that. You pull back, you can actually just make out patterns and lines. And the reason is, if we go and have a look at the little palettes that I used, the paste sample, that's the trees that I used. And if you look here, we've got 4 in a roughly straight line here, there's 3 in a straightish line here. It wasn't a very good mix of trees. It basically like 4x3 with this little one misbehaving. So yeah, that's explaining why they aren't quite as mashed up as I'd like them to be. But we're going to turn them to managed forests by just extracting some lines and pretending that they're roads in there. Anyway, but that, speaking of roads, there is one thing that I do want to sort, or 2 things down here actually I do want to sort. First of all, we've got this gap between the highways here. I'm going to try and get that to be a lot closer, preferably touching actually the other highway, although it looks fine on its own. Ideally, that arrow would like to be straightforward. Yeah? See if I can do that. And the other thing I'm going to try and fix today, this ramp here, it's not a smooth incline. It's smooth, it's gentle, it goes level, and then it's smooth again. And I would like that as one long... I'm going to start with that, I think. I think how we're going to do that, though, is... because it doesn't matter how much we move this node. If I find the node, there is the node. I think, doesn't matter how much we move that node. If we try again, select the node, thank you very much, and push that up. See, it's just going between, that wants to stay flat and the other one inclined. We'll drop down here, and now we're getting, it's just not wanting to behave. I'm thinking, oh yes, I'm thinking, what we'll do is we'll delete both of those. Right, don't worry, everything is in order. Hang on, is it 2-lane highway? I'm not sure if it's 2-lane or 2-lane. It must be 2-lane. Yeah, that'll probably be the one, and that's the one I use. Lovely. Right, so what we're going to do then, I think, is put an extra node in. What do you reckon? So we'll go 1 to about here, except for we're going to go to maybe up 2 nodes to about maybe up 3. Yep, and then across to about here. 1, 2, 3, and then up to about there. Space already occupied. Why are you? Shouldn't be doing that. Everything is fine. Maybe that's probably the problem. Let's have a look. Slope too steep. Well, that's fixable, isn't it? Yeah, I can see. I can get that. I can get that. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go into move it. We're going to move that one up 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to double the increase on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now will you let us join that one up? Probably not. What am I doing here? That's the one. Still, let's also say, space already occupied. That will be this here. Can we switch the anarchy on? How about that? Anarchy on. Slope still too steep, but we can fix that one. There you go. A little bit of road anarchy was what was needed. Now, this is already looking a little bit better, and I'm feeling more confident we can fix this now by choosing this one. I'm going to, once again, these 2 nodes, I'm going to increase this second node by double the value of this first node. So we'll start with the first node and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll do 8 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still not entirely happy, so we'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I've just realised there's probably an even better way, because the highway on the opposite side is absolutely plumb. Have we got any nodes exactly? No, they're not perfectly aligned. Darn it. As if these nodes were perfectly aligned, we could have probably just copied it across, but that's not going to be the case. Still not very happy. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How's that? Is that a little bit better? It's smoother. It's definitely smoother. Putting the extra node in has made a difference. I'm happy with all of that. There is, I think, a bit of jinky janky going on down here, though. Possibly a bit jinky janky at the top. Ooh dear. Okay, shall we? A little bit of that might be a little bit better. I think that might have fixed it, you know. Right, I think that has resolved that problem. Right, next up, this bloody thing. Okay, this is just going to be all move it. This is all going to be move. Actually, maybe a little bit more than just move it though. Right, so that is aligned like that. So the 2 nodes are just touching. That's now not. And we're going to have to unbend the road there. Unbend the road there. So bring that one in. And I could align the heights, but it's almost quicker just to do it like that. So that's okay over that side. That's still okay over this side. This one needs to come across here. Don't worry about the overlap. We will fix. Haven't just got rid of the jinky janky. I've just added the jinky janky. There's the irony. Always fixing and fixing and fixing. That's what we're doing. That is what we are doing continuously. Fixing and fixing and fixing. I'm okay with that, like that. That's fine. And a tiny little bit jinky janky being taken out there. Pops into place. This one needs to come back into there, which gives us a bit more jinky janky there, maybe. Not too bad. Ooh, I need to get that in now. Let's fix this first bit here. Right, this highway here, the ramp needs to. Hang on, I didn't want to be moving that one, did I? Okay, how about that? This is a little bit more fine-tuning than I anticipated, but we will get it. Right, that's no problem. We can do that one last. Is that as close as I'm going to get it? It might be, you know. It might just be. Oh, no, maybe. There. Happy with that there. This still isn't too bad. That isn't too bad at all. That's just got a little bit of fixing to do. This needs to be bent to try and match up over there, which has given us this target. Have we? Oh, I think we might be getting some. Oh, hello. Something's not good there. That's okay. That is just height aligning, I think. As we've just moved. Oh, don't like that much. But I might be able to live with it. I might be able to. Right, what? Oh, no. What is... Oh, that's just those two roads connecting. Aha, right. So we'll see what's happened there. So if I pop that back into situ about here. And push you, no, push you, pull you. Oh, it's all fiddly stuff, isn't it? Look at this. Right. Where were we with this? No, don't move that one. You should be happy with that. Should be able to get this back how it was. Actually, I could undo with move it to where it was. That isn't too bad. It's just the height. Just the height that needs to be fixed with that. Okay, let's see if we can... Right, there's a bit of a drop down there as well. Okay. Is that... I'm happy with that, but where is this? It's a drop down. I'm trying to see where that... Okay, ignore that for the moment. Let's go back to this. Is that straight now? It is relatively straight now. Can we push that a little bit closer? Okay. This is... Aha. This is a little bit of a problem. Oh. It's just fiddling until you find something that is close to what... Oh, hello. Got the arrow a bit further out. I like that. I like that, I do. Right, let's bring this up to match the other highway. About there, I think. Yep. I can't see what the problem is on this side. Maybe it's this one that needs to be raised, possibly. Yep, that one needs to be raised just a little bit there. Got a slight problem here. I might have to just accept that, you know, because this is kind of... Oh, I don't know if I can do anything about this highway barrier here. That is proving to be a little bit of a problem. So anyways, I think overall though, that, I might come back and have another look at that later. Let's just come back and have a look at it from that camera angle. Little bit of jinky janky going on at this point here. See if we can't do something with that. There it is. Pops into place. And I am relatively happy. I'm just not happy with this little overlap here. But, oh, hello. And we've got we've got something going on here. That's okay. We can fix that, I think. Hang on, is that two separate nodes, or is it just untidy? Okay, I think that's just what I'll do. I think I'm gonna bulldoze that. Oh, hello. Ah, now I think I see we're gonna have a bit of an issue here. Okay, ignore that. Come out, bulldozer, and we will try and connect those two back up again, and the key back on, of course. Yes, the problem is definitely this node at the moment. Ooh, okay. Right, okay. What I'll do, I will come back and have a look at that at another point. Let's go and have a look at those managed forests. I know it's not fixed, but sometimes you need to just go away from something and come back to it later. Right, managed forests. First of all, we're going to need to know how wide a realistic looking road would be. So if I write that, no, oh, fuck's sake. Right, so if I write narrow, oh jeez. Right, so while I write narrow for narrow road, there she is. Right, that is what a narrow road would look like. Why are you not letting me place at height too high? Don't give me that poop. Okay, ground level. There we go, that's a bit better. Ah, there you go, look at how the height is there, it's ridiculous. Right, we just want to marry up that kind of width there with some roads through here, some connections. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do it using Move It and Move It's marquee selector. And if I can just do something like that, it's about there, bulldoze. Doesn't feel wide enough, does it? Just, I know it is the right width. I think we're just going to have to get just a real feel for this one. Bulldoze. That feels more like as an access road. I'm not happy with that up the hill like that though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this from maybe here. I know, like that to there. Bulldoze. That feels more accessible. And then what we'll do is we will do one coming off this way, actually off the edge of the map. And then maybe do some going off this way. But not at that angle. I'd like to have it at a slightly less obvious angle. How about, there you go, something like that, and delete. Is that too wide? I think it might be a little bit too wide. It's also definitely a bit too long, I think, actually. Okay, ignore that. We'll try that again. This isn't going to be a 15-minute episode after all, is it, guys? Too much of a perfectionist. That's my problem here. Boom. That looks alright, I think. And then again, how about here? Actually, let's do this, see if we can match this up. About something like that. And again, not happy with that. Nope. From there, maybe bring it. Try and get the angles about the same. And delete. I know, I am aware that I could put down roads here and then just delete the road and everything underneath it. That would be a way of doing it, I guess. Just occurred to me whilst I was thinking and placing and thinking. So we could do one like that, like cross like that, and maybe extend this one out this way to say about there. And we'll just draw these lines out like one. Don't like that, don't like the angle. I want it to come at about the same. So maybe about there. Nope, still not right. That one's okay, I think. And of course I'm reducing the tree count by doing this as well, which is a double bonus. Don't like that angle. How about like that? Yeah, that's not so bad. I think what we'll do is we'll do one this way as well. Up to the end there. Bulldoze. Okay, why not have a little one coming out this way? Right, so that now feels, although there's some grid patterns in the trees, I think that feels a little bit more like, okay, less so when you're coming super close, but from a distance that does feel more like a managed forest there. Right, okay, I'm going to call it quits now, because I've already been doing this longer than I anticipated. That is map making for you. Off camera, or possibly on camera, but time lapse for the next episode, I'll go and try and fix that intersection. So you're very, very welcome. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you again next time.